Well, welcome back to the U.S. Open. It's badminton action happening here in the Titan Gymnasium. And the last and final match of the day, it's a men's doubles. It's Ko and Shin versus Lee and Wang. The number 6 seed from Korea against the number 2 seed from Chinese Taipei. Well, here is the men's doubles HSBC race to Guangzhou. It's Japan leading the way. We have 2 Indonesians in the top 8 and Malaysia as well. But here is the draw today. It's the final day. It's Ko and Shin and Wang and Lee into the final. Well, we've had some incredible matches played here in the Fulton Gymnasium, and to lead the way, it's Ko Sung-hyung. To follow, Shin Baek-chul. They won the 2014 World Champions. They won silver in 2011, Ko did, with his partner Yo Young-sung. And to lead the way, Liang. Wang Chi-Lin to lead the way now. He's a great smasher, very powerful. He used to play with Chi-Lin, who is the coach now. He won the bronze medal last World Championships in 2018 in Nanning. Partnered up with Li Yang now. Well, head-to-head, it is the first meeting. As mentioned, Li Yang and Wang Chi-Lin, a fairly new partnership.
Good luck, Lee. Okay, Ko, you make the call. Red or black? Red. Red. It's red, Roger. You'll serve. Shin will serve. We'll receive it, yes, sir.
Well, final preparation before this men's doubles gets on its way. It's going to be fast, it's going to be furious, and it's Li Yang, now 23 years of age from Taipei. Used to play with Li Zhiwei and 7th in the world. We saw Li just win the mixed doubles earlier today. Now teaming up with his partner, Wang Chi-Lin. Their ranking is number 16 and making up time. They just started not too long ago, so they'll be jumping up the world ranking very, very quickly. And there you have Wang Chi-Lin, 24 years of age, also born in Taipei. World ranking number 4 was their highest, and again, that's his coach now on the chair. We'll see Chen later on, 186 centimeters tall. Chen and Wang able to win the bronze medal, and then Chen retires and starts being a coach in Taipei. Well, here's how they made it. They were pushed the other day against Lee Young-dae, Olympic medalist, and Yo Young-sung, both number 1 in the worlds in the past, 28-26, 87 minutes of play. They saved a bunch of match points, and what an exciting game that was. So let's hope they refueled after last night's exciting game. Went back and forth, and here we have Ko Sung-hyung, 32 years of age. Nice and tall, 180 centimeters tall, and again, he was number 1 with Lee Young-dae from Cheongbuk, South Korea. Shin Baek-chul, 29 years of age. 186 centimeters tall. He was as high as number 3 in the world ranking with Ko. They sit at number 28 at the moment, but they'll come up nice and quick, and near the end, we'll be watching a lot of action.
You say receive? Yeah.
Well, here's how they made their way. It was 3 matches, all 4 games. 67 minutes, 21-16 yesterday in the semifinals. But look how long, 52 minutes, 69, 66, and 67. That's incredible. Also playing mixed doubles co the other day in long matches. So let's see if they're ready for this game. They're number 6 seeds. They beat number 3 on the way. And our umpire for today is
on my right,
Cody Leach
Shin,
from
Bakcho,
USA.
Ko, Sunghyun, Korea.
And Edwal Chinjitnik.
And on my left, Li Ying, Wang, Chi-Lin, Chinese Taipei. Shin Bakcho to serve to Wang, Chi-Lin, love all, play.
Well, on the near side in red, Chin Bakcho and Ko Sung Hyung.
1, love.
They're up against Wang Chi-Lin and Li Yang in blue on the far side from Chinese Taipei. Well, we had some amazing matches yesterday in the men's semifinals. Both went the distance. Hard-fought battles, and we're in for a treat. There's going to be long, fast exchanges. Chin gets good angles, 24-shot rally.
All.
But Ko, nice and strong. He likes to hit it hard. He was icing his shoulder yesterday. I saw back at the hotel. He iced it afterwards, which isn't a bad thing, but he had a lot of smashing this week. On the far side, Wang Chi-Lin, he's going to try to use his power. He has a really high reach. And Li Yang, smart coming in, very quick coming in as well. Maybe too quick there. No problem for his partner, but out the back. 3-1.
Change. Four, 1.
Oh, great attack again. Puts it to the ground that time. Wang comes out on top. That height he uses, 186 centimeters tall. Puts it to the ground.
Service over.
Again, tries to cut it off.
4.
Distraction. Nice and steady. Powerful smash, puts it away. Knew what he wanted to do. You can see his legs, he's stretching out a little bit. Had really long, again, a long match yesterday. He's going to be stretching us out when he goes over to the side and see.
Five, 2.
Oh, awesome smash. Outstanding again. Wang Chi-Lin at the back, really putting that pressure on. Nice and high, gets up behind it. Right here, that's how he sets it up. and then puts it away. No messing around. A time out the side.
Six, 3.
Well, able to pull it off, but a broken string while doing it.
Service over.
Quick change of rackets will be needed. Again, watch this, snaps it down. Very powerful player.
4, 6. Five, 6.
He fell on that one. Gets right back up.
Service over.
Go with a quick up and down. Goes down to a push-up position and right back up, bounces back up. Watch how quick he can be. A little resemblance of
5.
one of the best hockey players during this time, Sidney Crosby from Pittsburgh. Has a slight look on his face as well.
Service over. 6, 7.
Oh, there's a bullet. Ko with a huge smash. Gets up, gets behind it. Nice high jump. Very powerful.
Eight, 6.
It's also the angle. It's not just how hard you hit it, but the angle that these guys are making in their shots. It's so hard, it's so fast, it's so quick.
7.
One of the quickest
8.
sports in the world, 306 miles per hour. 492 kilometers the speed. Great for reflexes,
Service over.
power, agility, flexibility, everything in this sport. Also very fun
9, 7.
game to play. That goes out the back. He was down on his knees, a hard one to recover from. That time takes the pace off.
10, 7.
Phenomenal angle. Shin puts a hole in the ground, I think, on that one. He uses that height. Watch the angle he gets. No chance of getting it back. 6'1" goes up though, gets more angle. Puts it to the ground. Straight down, very impressive. Leading the way from 4 points in the men's doubles final. It's at 11-7 in 7 minutes of play.
20 seconds. Second.
Well, dated back to 1954 was the first U.S. Open.
11-7.
A lot of history here, actually, in badminton
Wang
in the
here
States.
receiving. Yep.
In 1878 was the first badminton club in New York. It was formed, and some of the elite were members there, from Rockefeller, Vanderbilt, Roosevelt. We're all members on the list once in a while. Oh, wild one out the side. What fantastic exchanges. So back and forth. Again, they grip up higher on the racket, especially at the net. Very fast. Here it is on defense. Takes it out of the pocket.
12-7. Thirteen, 7.
Oh, again, amazing smash that time from Ko. Watch the work they play. They don't want to give away high lifts, but when they do, it means that they're in trouble.
14.
Too short, does
7.
the damage.
Service over. 8-14.
Well, SHIN and Ko won the Australian Open earlier this year, and also the Osaka International Challenge in last year. Macau, they made the finals, and Indonesia Masters. They won Vietnam Open in 2018. Great attack again. Picking the spots, not two places in the same time.
9.
Good mix-up. Lee
14.
with the point. Just out the side, trying to go flat. He knows what he wants to do, Wang, but just making these little mistakes. Doing the right shots, but that poor execution.
15-9. Sure. Mop the court, please. Players.
Well, SHIN and Ko taking gold when it was in Denmark, the World Championships. But Ko and Lee Young-dae as well in the men's doubles. They won the Asian Championships. Also some very big wins, Indonesia, China Masters, Indonesia Open with SHIN as well. So, but with Lee Young-dae, #1 in the world.
9.
Also got to #1 in the mixed doubles. Well left. Ko storming the net on that one. SHIN almost able to stop his arm. Goes out the side. Now with a 7-point lead.
16-9.
Took it out from the pocket. Well left.
Oh, service fault called.
Service fault called, too high.
Service over. 10-16.
Oh, Lee gets enough on it, puts it down to the ground.
Eleven, 16. Service over. Seventeen.
Oh, down the middle was the setup shot, but out the side. A little luck on the break, hits it out the side. It was a shot before that was a perfect setup shot right here. Just puts it to the middle.
18.
Right there, both undecided. Right spot, just too much and out the side. A little luck break, he knew it. Another one hits the tape, tumbles over. Now an 8-point lead.
19, 11. Service over.
Well, deep into the backhand corner. Ko knows he should have sent it sailing to the back, but Wang does damage. Now 12-19.
12, 19.
Easy put away. Oh, nice spot. Lee and Wang won the Indian Open this year.
19.
And also Arlene Masters. Second in Swiss Open. And then when they started playing together, they won the Spain Masters in 2019 as well.
Ball.
Well, game point comes. Ko and Shin are dominating by 7 points.
Team.
Oh, what a get. Down on the ground, bounces back up. Ko, incredible. Never say die. And he's the one that puts it away to win the game. What a get. Down, but not out. Watch his shot. Barely gets it back here.
First game won by Ko Sung-hyun. Shin
Dives
touch
for it,
goal,
goes cross,
21,
almost a perfect
13.
shot. Plays another one. Comes flying to the net and puts it away. Even around the back to show it off. Here we go. Nothing to it. Takes the first game in style, 21-13. And there's confirmation, 17 minutes of play, 21-13. Ko and Shin lead the way.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. second game, love all, play.
Well, into the second game, the men on the far side, Shin Baek-cho to serve, and Ko Sung Hui on the Hwang on the far side wins the first game 21-13.
Love.
On the near side in blue to serve, Li Yang and Wang Chi-Lin.
Service over.
Well, it's best 2 out of 3 to 21 points to win. You do have to win by 2 points in the cap at 30. There's the hammer. Brings it down.
Service over. Two, one. Service over.
A great play by Lee and Wang yesterday. It was against Lee Young-dae and Yo Young-sung in the semifinals. It went the distance, 28-26 in the third. Just hits the tape, stays on his side. Not that time. 2 apiece. Well, this is the second year here in Orange County at the Titan Gymnasium here in Cal State Fullerton. It's a 57th U.S. Open. Not sure. Oh, he plays it right at the last second. He was looking up, looking down. Not sure if it's going to go out the back. When in doubt, you do want to play it. You don't want to give away these easy points. So waited to the very last second here. Here he comes. Not sure. Is it in? Ah, not quite enough. 3 apiece.
Service over. Four, 3. Service over. 4, all. Five, 4.
And that's just out the back. It's 5 all now, back and forth.
Service over. 5, all.
Not enough angle, right out the back of the court. Came down flat though, he wasn't reaching up on that one.
Six, 5.
Oh, Lee with a great return, right back into it. Nice flat exchanges. Oh, can't bring it down. He did have a broken string. Wang got away with that one. Stays into it, nice flat exchanges. Just table there, gets it back. Snaps at it a little too much and into the net.
7-5.
Oh, hammer, Shin, nice and tall, 6'1", uses that height, brings it down with a big boomer. And the crowd goes wild, 25-shot rally. Watch out, here it comes.
8,
nice flat exchanges,
5.
Keeps it cool. Great angle. Well, I miss it, but he'll take it. Goes cross on that one, Wang. Maybe he knew he wanted to go cross, but you can hear it hit the frame. Perfect placement, whether he meant to or not. There it is, wide open court. Yeah, you got me.
6-8.
That time Ko comes out on top, puts the pressure on. Now up by 3 points. You see a lot of flat exchanges, especially men's doubles. You don't want to give away early lifts on attack. They're so powerful, so much power.
6.
So you don't want to give the height, the big high lifts. That's why you see a lot of flat exchanges trying to get on attack. And when they do, most often, they win the points.
Service over.
Well, not giving up yet. It's only down by 2. Watch
7,
the angle. Both
9.
all these players are producing steep, steep angles. On defense, you back up a wee little bit, and then you try to get those angles and the shuttle in front of them. Beautiful shot. Li Yang. Gorgeous shot. You saw Ko stumble at the back of the court. And like I just mentioned, his defense was quite deep because if they hit so hard, you back up a little bit. That's just natural right here. Watch. Look how far back his defense is. Very smart move from Li Yang. Very clever.
Thank you. Eight, 9.
Beautiful. Finds a hole. Very smart now. Wang and Lee looking for those holes. Able to find that one.
Nine, all.
Well left, just out the side. Holds back, and now with a 1-point lead for Lee and Wang.
10, 9. Service over.
10 apiece. 10 10 in the second game.
10 all.
After 27 minutes, who will go into the break at 11. And it's KOR and SHIN going up by 1 point. They're leading into the break. A lot of great flat exchanges by both these teams. Getting on attack. Wang with the big hammers as well. Tried to go cross. That would have been a winner. A little too much and out the side. Sometimes a little luck, a little pat on the back. That's all right. Let's get it going. They've had some really, really hard matches the last few days. Going the distance, 21-13, and now leading just by 1, 11-10.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Eleven, 10, play.
Well, a little miss hit. Wang holding the side a little bit too going into that game. KOR and SHIN on the far side, 21-13. They win the first game and now up 12-10 against Lee and Wang on the near side. Best 2 out of 3 to 21 points. If needed, we'll have a third game. But the men in red, KOR and SHIN, would rather do it in 2, but there we go. Nice quick return by Wang. Well, here in California, Hollywood, not too far away. It used to be a Hollywood sport, badminton. Paul Newman played a lot of badminton. Able to play with him a few times. Robert Redford played with him, and but Ginger Rogers, Betty Davis, Joan Crawford, a lot of them used to play. And that's out the side. Right idea again.
Service over.
Another broken string. Most of these players will string their rackets
13-11.
over 30 pounds. So therefore, if you miss hit at all, they usually breaks the string. And you travel with 8 to 12 rackets in your bag. There is restringer here, and a fault's called on the serve, too high again.
Service over, 12,
Second one
13.
called on Korea. Oh, wonderful shot that time. Lee making the point. Nice and quick. You see how much they're sweating out on court. A lot of stop and go. Nice, powerful shot. Takes the pace off of that one. Sets his partner up. That's Wang at the front. See, watch when he takes the pace off of it. It's not always hard. You always have to mix it up, get the other opponents thinking. 13 apiece. Awesome. Can't do much with that. Right in the back corner. Now a 1 point lead for the men in blue.
13.
What a shot. Nice, comes in quick, snaps it down for the point.
15. 13.
13. They're taking off the pace again. Wonderful. Again, so clever. It's not about how hard you hit it, it's about where you hit it. And they're taking the pace off, trying to set each other up now.
16,
they're slicing it.
13.
Putting it in front of SHIN and KOR. Getting on attack first. Flat exchanges, tries to just cuts it a little bit too much.
17.
That's where you want to bring it back
13.
into the center, right there from the forehand. Too much and into the net. Oh, on top of the net, but too much out the side.
Service over.
Now down by 3.
(14, 17).
Beautiful shot that time. Hammers it to the middle. Changes the angle.
18, 14.
Well, that time hits the tape, bounces over. Now just down by 3. Change of shuttlecock, and I do have to say it's my dad's birthday. Missing
15,
his birthday today, so a happy birthday.
18.
And my niece's tomorrow, Erica, birthday, so happy birthdays. And Ben Lane was yesterday. That was his mixed doubles present. Anyway, back in it, 18-16.
16, 18.
Can Ko and Shin find their way to win the second game? Down by 2. Li Yang not quite ready yet. It's the umpire's call, but you have to make sure you don't move for the shuttle.
Service over.
Great flat one.
19,
puts it into the
16.
net. Now up by 3 points. First game point for Lee and
20,
Wang.
game point, 16.
20 serving 16. Saves the first game point.
(17, 20).
Wonderful. Second time asking. We're going to be treated to a third game. The crowd loves it. Amazing badminton here at Cal State Fullerton, and we're treated to a third and final game. After winning the first game, watch the display. He knows what he wants to do. Ko a little bit too much into the net. Takes it to a third and final game. Well, Lee and Wang bounce back in the second after losing the first game 21-13. Now they win the second game 21-17. 37 minutes of play. Well, the crowd really enjoying their badminton here at Cal State University.
20 seconds, 20 seconds.
A lot of Korean fans. And we have the Korean flag, big smiles, oh yes. They love their badminton. We have Olympic champs, world champs from Korea. Some of the best badminton for sure. From Chinese Taipei, you have Tai Zhu-Ying. That's
final game.
Been dominating in the women's singles. You have a lot of good badminton from Taipei as well. Back on court, third and final game. The last match on the near side, it's Ko and Shin They win the first game 21-13, and on the far side, it's Lee and Wang takes the second game 21-17. Well, first one to 21 in this game, you have to win by 2. Will be going away the 27th U.S. Open World Champion. This is a Super 300 on the World Tour. And here are the trophies, the surfboards that they can win. A lot of great beaches here in Orange County, just minutes away, under an hour to Long Beach and other fantastic beaches and surfing. Disneyland, minutes away. We're just outside of Anaheim here in Fullerton. Hollywood, under an hour away as well in LA, and lots going on. Fantastic weather we've had all week here. Started off on 4 courts, down to 1 court. And these players all enjoying their matches. 311 athletes started out here from 36 different countries, and all 5 continents are playing here as well. That's out the back. 2 flat, sails out the back. Ko and Shin up by 1 point now. It's 2-1. Well, as I mentioned, it used to be a very elite sport here in California. A lot of the Hollywood stars used to play, and in fact, Walter Disney would come out and watch a lot of badminton being played. The tournaments, there was tons of tournaments in California. And always nice to see matches at the U.S. Open. Anyone that comes out to watch, impressed by badminton. If you've never seen it, I've just seen it out in the backyard in the States, come watch a game like this and you'll be hooked. Incredible speed, power, agility, all around great sport. Good crossover sport as well. 3-1. Well, broken string on that, but a good bounce and over the net.
Service over.
Another broken one. That was more of a miss hit though too. Just hits the top of the net, top of the tape as well. Bounces over for the point. 5 feet high in the net stands. On the poles, it's actually 5-1 on the sidelines of the badminton court. 20 feet wide in doubles, 17 in singles.
Service over. 4-2. Service over. 3-4.
Oh, fantastic defense. And that goes out the side. Ko, nice and patient. Needed more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Finally gets it out the side. Now up by 2 points in the final game. Here comes 1, 2, 3, 4.
5-3.
Oh, so quick. Perfect serve. Perfect serve. You get your racket up. And what a shot. Bounces on that one. You know what? I thought he was holding his back earlier in the mid-game.
Just retie?
Yeah,
So
I
no
think
change.
he might have to call the game. He was holding it. I saw him earlier in the game. I thought he had a stitch, but no, I think it's his back. He might have pulled a little muscle. That might be game. I think it is game. What a battle out on court. I hope Wang isn't too bad, but he probably feels it, and his strength is a power game. If you're not in top shape, it's going to be hard to win. But these two men did their job. Ko and Shin, 6-3. They were leading in the third. You need to be in top shape. Disappointment for Wang. I hope he has a quick recovery. He was holding his left side both ways.
Match
A lot
won
of twisting and
by
turning
Ko.
out there.
Shin,
He had a,
Shin,
oh, right
back
there, he
control.
saw it, but it happened
21-13,
earlier. I did see it.
17-21.
It probably pulled a
6-3.
bit more.
Wang Chi-Lin retired.
The left-hand side. Well, Wang Chi-Lin, I hope for a quick recovery. This is Olympic qualifying year. You need to be in top shape. It's a long way to go till the end of May. So hopefully ice and physio and back at it, but not to take anything away from these two champs, Ko and Shin, 21-13. They win the first game. Then Li and Wang fought back, wins 21-17, and in the third, it was Ko and Shin leading the way 6-3 until Wang had to withdraw because of an injury to his back. But what style, what amazing rallies we've had here in the Titan Gymnasium. Sorry to see injuries anytime, but hope he has good physio and a quick recovery to get back out there.
Congratulations.
It was a long
I
match
think I did that
against
announcement
Young Dae and Yosun yesterday. Almost 80 minutes of play, and they've able to just pull that one off at the last second. But that's when short recovery the next day. That's all it is. You play in one event. In these bigger tournaments, you only play once a day in that event. If you're playing more than one event, you could play 2 times as well. Most players now only play one event, or possibly 2 if you're in the doubles. You might play the mixed doubles as well. But most often in singles, you only play singles. It's too hard, stop, go, energy, physically fit as well. Well, a quick change. The men in red became the men in blue. Ko Seong-hyung icing his shoulder last night in the elevator and on the way back to the state hotel, and Shin Baek-chur to follow. They won the World Championships back in 2014. And there you have the men's doubles winners. Incredible battle out on center court. We've had such an honor to watch all of these incredible matches here at Fulton University. Well, there you have the winners, the champs. The 2019 USA US Open champs. And the smiles, the hard work, determination. Well, what great work they've done this week at the US Open. They've had an incredible week. Lots of matches. And the tournament staff all did a fantastic job here in Fullerton, California. Birds were flying, rackets were swinging. And Ko and SHIN were able to pull it off 21-13, 17-21, 6-3. They had to withdraw. WANG Chi-Lin's back, lower side. Again, I hope him wish him a quick recovery and see him back out there to the next tournaments. And here's the checks. Trophies and checks and the teddy bears. This is the 13th tournament on the World Tour. 13 more stops until the final World Tour in Guangzhou in December for $1.5 million. And what fantastic badminton. They played lots of flat exchanges, getting on attack, the power, the speed. 306 miles per hour. Incredible work out there. Leading back to 1954 was the first US Open. 35 countries were here competing. And here we have the final results. It was a mixed doubles. Li and Chu from qualifying came out on top 21-17, 21-17 against France. Then it was a women's singles. The young Wang in 52 minutes of play, 21-18, 21-19, only 19 years of age. Then we had a men's singles in 30 minutes, another 19-year-old, another one from qualifying, 3 in a row from qualifying. It was Li Chengyi, 21-10, 21-13. And then Matsuyama and Shida, you couldn't stop them at all. 53 minutes of play, 21-16, 21-16. They're on fire. And then it was a men's doubles. It was 45 minutes of play, 21-13, 17-21. And then unfortunately, they had to retire 6-3. Ko and SHIN are the new US Open champions. Well, it's the 57th US Open. Thank you for joining us here in Fullerton, California. I'm Charmaine Reed, and from all of us here, keep on smashing. Bye for now.